Never ask what's fair or what's not fair, what's appropriate or what's not appropriate, what's good and what's bad. It varies. It depends on what you look like, your phenotype, your temperament, your personality, your skill. There's no template. There's no template at all. I've seen cool guy get away with murder. Stuff I would be indicted for if I did that, as a short man with no appearance and no personality, bald-headed, only 5 feet 3 inches, with a big, big belly, and the big gross features, as you could see, a big face, big old moon face. If I say it, of course, it's inappropriate. Whatever I say is inappropriate because I'm inappropriate. Bullshit! Don't let anybody corner you, put you in that kind of an inferiority victim position. Bullshit. What you have to do, it took me a lifetime to learn, is to ask for what you want, if you're willing to pay the price and the consequences for doing it, and own the sides. Nobody can predict what's going to happen until you roll the dice. And that's the truth of it. Don't let any son of a bitch give you some advice or what. That's advice that fits him. It don't fit you. If you do it, you're going to fall through your ass on it. You have to be the master of your own ship, the captain of that ship. Only if you can pay the price and consequences for what you're doing. But remember one thing, if you don't march into the negative, you'll never know anything about yourself. If you don't transmute, if you don't understand what you look like before you go out there, you're going to get caught cold out there. There's a lot of bully boys out there, and bully women too. Believe me, there's a lot of bully out there. And you got to handle it. You don't become addicted to the presence. You don't genuflect. You stand strong. You say what you mean, and you mean what you're saying. You stand good for it. Don't be despondent or desperate. None of that crap matters. Tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow's another show. That's all. That's all. This attitude is the right one to survive out there. You have to know your rights. You have to be willing to defend it dog down. You don't have any rights that you can't stand good and defend against anybody. Any man, any woman, I don't care who the hell it is. Of course, there's protocols, and there's power, of course, that enforces the protocols, and you have to behave appropriately. You're going to pay a terrible price. That's why when you choose to assert yourself, you have to know the situation you're in. You have to know, where am I vulnerable? What kind of physical shape am I in? What's going to happen next? Because you're responsible for the whole scenario. Nobody else. Nobody did it to you. Look in the mirror, Ralphy boy. Smile, Ralphy boy. And no, I did it to myself, Ralphy boy. Nobody did it to you. Smile, Ralphie boy. Let me see those eyebrows and say, I did it all to me. And then smile and grin and say it. The man who can smile and grin, this is the man who wins.